JKS.
Well, it settles him in. I mean, Harson's got 23 years of coaching experience on the offensive side of the ball. He's been a head coach at Auburn, at Boise State, at Arkansas State. He knows what it takes to move the football and coach up good young quarterbacks. Another BB to Jesus, bashing the Beaver. And he is into Carolina territory, so Saka Politelli again on big third down comes through. And you see again, going through the progressions. And Clark talked about the run and shoot. It kind of trains you for that, to get from 1 to 2 to 3. I don't know how many times I can tell you I heard that from John Jenkins. Get off 1, 2 to 3. And the ball's got to come out. You are in your throwing motion as you get to 2 to 3. You can see that with JKS.
Elkhart Abu Jaude was down after the play. He goes off the field for North Carolina. 2.5 to go in this opening quarter. Now that is a new rule in place this year, and it is a point of emphasis. The player went down after the ball was spotted. And Bill Belichick doesn't like it, but by rule, Carolina loses a timeout.
And I'm glad, I guess, the offensive side of me kind of feels that way, because when you get in tempo and you're trying to go, and a guy all of a sudden spots down, fans don't want to see it, players don't want to play against something like that, and coaches certainly don't want to coach that way, but it was instituted on the defensive side. I'm glad that rules have been put in place so that stuff can't happen.
JKS got off to a great start this year. 6 touchdowns, 1 pick in his first 3 games. Some growing pains since. Last 3 games, 3 touchdowns, 6 picks. That time it's the ground game, and Raphael picks up 9. North Carolina's open to this game.
Why would he go to him, bro? I went to triangle.
First play from scrimmage. Cal, a few plays later, punched it in on a run by Jaron Keave Sakapolitele. UNC getting into the end zone on a touchdown run by Benjamin Hall.
God damn, why do they slow up on their routes?
Throws it away. That's one of the things they're working on with the young quarterback. They may talk about grounding. Did that ball get back to the line of scrimmage? He was out of the pocket.
There's no foul for intentional grounding. The pass would have made it bit out on the line of scrimmage.
There you go. One of the things the coaches want JKS to do a little more is throw it away.
Yeah.
Take some of the checkdowns. They know
that's
he
exactly
can hit the home run.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do there. He just underestimated the speed of Tyler Thompson, a defensive end that can actually break it down.
Come on, he ain't quick enough. Get away from him.
We welcome those of you who just watched the Dodgers win the National League pennant once again. LA will go back to the World Series to defend its crown.
Okay, LA. Dodgers, for real, eh?
Mason, Minnie, Andrew Simpson getting in the way.
Well, Mookie Betts made a play in the hole last night. Unbelievable, where he skips it to first base off one leg. Unbelievable play. Congratulations to the Dodgers as they continue on to the World Series.
I believe we have not had back-to-back World Series champions since the Yankees did it in '99 and 2000.
Ooh, he almost got a pick.
4th down and 1. Hand off to Raphael. And he moves the chains with 1:40 to go in the first. And a flag at the very end of the play.
Yeah, a little extra. And I think this is going to go against Cal. Davion Harley with a little bit of extra.
Result of the play was a first down. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 6.
So it was
Distance to the goal.
Deion
was a guy he was working against that responded. And as in wrestling, they say giving him the business. And they're just a little bit extra on the ground, and then he responds. The Spazovich Moko. And a little bit of trickery here, a little bit of the formation here by Cal, giving it back to North Carolina.
11th play of the drive upcoming. DeJesus brought down in the flat by the nickel, Caleb Cost. Also played college baseball at UNC at one point.
All of a sudden, Jacob DeJesus is starting to come to life. Mentioned earlier, he leads this team, this Cal offense in receptions. They love to get him the ball early, and we saw him trying to, but he just kept putting it on the turf.
Now they've got DeJesus in the backfield. He lined up everywhere for UNLV. Brings it in with one hand, reaching for the pylon. Touchdown, Cal.
What a grab.
Really on the field as a touchdown.
It's not the perfect throw in each by a long shot, but then the effort to get to the pylon and have the ball inside the pylon as he's going out of bounds. That's what did it for the official there. And just the snag from behind it was unreal. Trying to get him going now.
PAT by Meyer. Caps at 12 plays, 75-yard drive, a flag down.
You're going to get a couple of receivers going inside and DeJesus to the outside. And it's just a nice little short roll and throw. This little, what we call a rub route, where you have one receiver, which was Gazelle. He gets outside of him with that catch at the end of it. When receivers work on the tough ones, you never know when you're going to have to make one in a game. But when you've worked on it, you feel pretty confident about it.
That nigga just threw a bomb. Shit.
What an answer. 75-yard drive.
Defense number 91. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a try is good.
DeJesus has been a busy man in this opening quarter. 8 targets, 4 catches, 40 yards. Played at UNLV last year. He's not a big guy. He's 5'7", but a Da Vinci in cleats, a Renaissance man. Kick returner, punt returner, slot receiver. He can line up at running back. Does a little bit of everything. And Cal got a taste of that in the LA Bowl at the end of last season. DeJesus playing against Cal for UNLV was the offensive MVP of that game.
And all of a sudden he enters the portal. And you can't believe that he's there. And you bring him to Cal, put him right in this offense, and put the ball in his hands. He has been magical. 3rd touchdown of the season for him through the air. Work things out on the sideline. Head coach and his defensive coordinator, Steve Belichick. They did a nice job of plugging the middle there for a little while. Where Cal was
They calling a timeout. They want the ball back.
Then with every good offense, they pick it up and start throwing it. And you bring guys to the party inside.
Michael Luckhurst handling kickoffs for Cal today. Just added to the roster. He was on the Cal soccer team. Was on the football team before that. Now back with the football team. We're going to get a look
Because y'all want us to play.
as we take a look
I'm
at
finna
the
drop these deep.
college football headlines presented by Edward Jones. Indiana didn't mess around. They weren't waiting for anybody to poach Kurt Signetti. They signed him to a huge extension that runs through 2033.
All that man does is win. Google it.
And he said he wants to retire in Indiana. How about Louisville here tonight? Handed Miami its first loss of the season. It makes that Georgia Tech Duke game even bigger in the ACC tomorrow. And yes, the 3rd Saturday in October, Tennessee and Alabama.
That's another guy that's not going to
Tuscaloosa.
Coach Brown. He'll be in Louisville. for a while, one of their own, and having a great deal of success here in 2025.
Hey, Gates, defense number 95, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That's Ford. They ran a graphic during the Louisville-Miami game. Since the start of 2023, Jeff Grobb has the most conference wins.
Went from 23 to 24 tonight.
Of any coach in the AC South. Benjamin Hall, who has the Carolina touchdown, Amtrak's his way close to the 40-yard line for a pickup of the Baker's dozen.
Boy, look at the job that the North Carolina offense does. Look at that push. That gives him a nice little alley right there in which to run through. They do a heck of a job of reestablishing the line of scrimmage for Hall. And he is off to a magical start tonight.
3 carries, 35 yards, including a touchdown run from 18 for the lone UNC score. Cal ran 25 plays in the opening quarter, on pace to run 100 plays as we go to quarter number 2 in Redmond.
No matter what kind of home you're looking for, it's waiting for you on Redfin. And when you find it, see it before anyone else. Book a showing right now only on Redfin. Find your dream home on Redfin, powered by Rocket.
I'm a Modelo recruiter, and I'm always scouting for full-time plans. Check out this year's recruits. The team transfer, married into the team, but acts like he's married to the team. The playmaker can get the ball through the uprights without setting foot on the field. The early season hopeful doesn't hope that this is her team's year. No, so these fans deserve from Modelo, because football is really football. And how to win.
I don't know. It's so hard to find a job where I can help people.
I wanted a job where I can travel more.
That's
I
wild.
always drop building vodka.
Them niggas
A
supposed to be
job that
hoopers.
uses my people skills. And a cheeseburger.
I'm a creative person. I want to work somewhere creative.
Denny's has 5 slams starting at $5. Full meals, stacked high and under budget. 5 slams starting at $5? It's even like genius. Find your booth at Denny's and join the new Denny's Rewards for even more smart savings.
At J. Jill, style is inspired, dynamic, liberating, personal. When you wear what you love, you feel like you can do anything, go anywhere, and be exactly who you are. We believe style starts with you. We make clothes you'll love. You make them special. Visit a J. Jill store near you or shop now at
Yeah, I put
jjill.com.
the damn head on my soda.
No, clipboard me what's on the phone shelf. I want this record to feel different.
The label, once you have your first top 10, they want 3 for the next.
And we've never been about singles, but the whole story. Just trying to break a little mood right now. He's channeling something deeply personal. These new songs, they're even like they're making sense to me right now. This is what we're putting out. No change.
What's up?
Exactly as it is. We're really doing this?
Unless
Got it
you
in the
want us to
bathroom.
all look for a new job. Yes, you're really doing it.
This is not job. This is not going to be good for Bruce.
In this office, we believe in Bruce Springsteen.
Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Watch the new trailer online. Get tickets now. Rated PG-13.
Compliments of the chef. Oh, he was so glad that he had emergency roadside service with Geico. And since they saved his bacon, he presents you a bacon tap one day.
Oh.
Mate, look, I don't need to get you cleaning. I'm just happy that he's happy. You're too humble, Mr. Gecko. Which is why we also present to you, and I don't need special treatment, run-of-the-mill grilled cheese. Now we're talking. Yes, we are.
Get more savings in service. Get more with Geico. Cavaliers Knicks, Spurs Mavericks, in the debut of Inside the NBA on ESPN.
Back in Berkeley with Cal head coach Justin Wilcox. What allowed you to find rhythm in that offensive touchdown drive, Coach?
Well, a couple of conversions, third downs. We know it. We do a good job when we get third and short, but we got to stay out of those third and extra longs. But we converted a couple third downs, got down there, and Jaron did a nice job getting us into the end zone.
What's critical stopping their run game?
Yeah, getting up early stops. You know, first, second down, keep them out of that third and short. Same deal. You know, we got to get them behind the chains. We got to stay ahead of the chains.
Thank you. North Carolina gets behind the chains to Polidor, starting for injured safety Isaiah Crosby with the TFL.
Yeah, to Coach Wilcox's point, Cal's average yards on third down to go has been 7 tonight. They were able to overcome two third longs on that 75-yard scoring drive. So when you keep them in third and short, or third medium to short, well, they are a dangerous offense.
Out of a double tight end set. Ball scavenging, and then by Jaden Wayne. So on the last two plays out for the season, Wayne, Ryan McCullough, who's Cal's best pass rusher, and then Crosby was a starting safety for Cal.
Tonight it's going to be TJ Bush. They're expecting a big game. Yeah, on the edges. He and Jaden Wayne. Here, third down and long, and this is where offensive coordinator Freddie Kitchens told us they cannot live in this one and survive this way.
One high safety look for Cal. Lopez's throw incomplete. Flag down.
Flag down.
Coverage on a pass for Nathan Leacock, wearing 82 today instead of 15.
Osteen, he is making a start tonight. Edmund Hayden Manfield at left guard, but they decided to go with Will Osteen, a transfer from Jacksonville State.
Waiting for Rich Rodriguez. Osteen would get the start against Clemson with Banfield banged up. McGinnis to kick it away. Jesus, an All-American return man a couple of years ago, makes the fair catch inside the 25 after a 40-yard kick.
Nigga can't play Madden.
That unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, get itch relief fast and skin clearance that lasts with Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio.
I can't play Madden. That shit's right.
Is it season ending?
He'll take every ounce of its hand-smashed Angus beef, but it's got a chance.
Steady. Careful of the cheese.